And we should be live. Let me check.
Nope. Still says waiting, but I just refreshed.
Well, it might have just started
There it goes.
Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here.
And Asmogan.
And we are once again back with more Star Wars The High Republic Adventures. Yay. You already have the link, correct, Asmogan?
Yeah, I already have it pulled up.
Alright. So as you can see, the cover art, we once again have another case of what's wrong with Yoda's face. But
And I swear to God, every time it looks like it's supposed to be in a meme.
yes. Every single time. Alright, hello everyone. I hope you are all having a good day, and I hope you all enjoy the stream. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright. Alright. So you were voicing the girl and I was voicing the boy, or...
Yep.
Right? Alright.
If I recall correctly.
Oh, sorry, let me read the location. Quan Si, the junk moon of Ord Mantell.
Where are you, Crix? Come on. Autopilot, take us lower.
Affirmative.
I know you'll come around if I can just... There. But what's happening?
Get back here!
It.
And let's go to the next page. What? Jedi! Wait, is that... Zine? No!
Whoa. Okay, hold on. So he's got a blast. So he's wielding a blaster strong enough to bring down an aircraft. Sorry,
Yep.
a spacecraft.
Yep, a Jedi starfighter of sorts, if you will.
With just a basic blaster, but
In one shot.
we've seen so far this kid has the accuracy of a blind man. And yet somehow he can reflexively okay.
This is more of that roleplay, pen and paper roleplay game moments. He's been rolling
20,
ones,
I guess.
and this time he rolled rolled a 20. But then he also did a perception check and noticed who he just shot down.
After the fact.
Actually, he rolled 2 perception checks. He failed the first one, thought it was Jedi, then he passed the second one, realized it was Zine.
Brava.
Yep. Brother Olay says, what? He hit that? Indeed. Were you voicing the minions, or was I?
I voiced the big bad, so I'm assuming you're voicing most of the minions.
Okay. Sir?
Mm.
Fit. Oh, I think it's your line there. Yeah.
Pretty sure that's that dude.
It's your dude.
Evans.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I was reading that left to right. I should have been top to bottom. The junk mavens, something. The junk maven. Or what's that say? Maven?
Mavens.
Alright, so the junk mavens. Something's going on with them. I think they're summoning something.
Have X-10 ready the ship. And give the order to open fire. Then stay until this is cleaned up. No survivors.
Might be too late for that. They're already rising up as they're talking about their evil plan.
Masterful.
Worst pirates ever.
Worst bad guys ever, seriously.
Yeah.
It's not even like Jedi influence here. This is just you can't get control of these people you've subjugated.
Yep.
Even on their own.
Alright. Let's go to the next page. I believe I voiced the other chick, or yeah.
Yes?
The signal from Crick's holoprojector is coming from over there somewhere. Zine should be nearby.
Wait, what's happening in that camp?
For light! Oh, no, wait. Let me see. Ah, yes. Different line. The Nihil are trying to massacre those junk mavens.
We gotta help them.
For light and life!
I hate that line so much. It's been annoying, but now it's becoming painful.
The signal! It's coming from where that smoke is rising.
Lula, go! We got this! Yes, we got this giant... What? Okay. Doesn't look like they're up against a small amount of enemies.
No,
Right.
it doesn't. Although these
To
are...
the, what, 800?
These are Padawans, so they could be a little bit overconfident.
Yeah, I swear to God, if we get out of this and they're totally fine and fought everybody off, no problem, I'm gonna be annoyed.
This is the same comic issue that someone just one-shotted a starfighter, but yeah. Speaking of which, Zine?
Rex, you shut me down.
I thought... I think that's the main bad guy.
I can't tell. Crix, come in, Crix. This is the Eye. Crix, what's happening? I'm sending over coordinates. Meet there immediately. It's time to go. What are you doing? Help me.
I...
The fuck?
Yeah, he runs...
Wait. No, my the fuck at the moment is... She said, help me, but then she crawled out of the ship herself, and now she's kneeling. With that very dopey... What the fuck is going on with her face?
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
It's just two white circles. Like,
Yeah.
What's that?
She's been possessed.
What the fuck is going on? And also, this doesn't make any sense. Why is he running? His whole plan this whole time was to meet up with her, and she didn't seem that mad.
That's a good question.
What the fuck is going on? I can't keep the fuck up. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand the motivations. Did you hear that?
Fighting in the distance, but where? Reach out. The Force will guide us to the Padawans.
Or perhaps I could guide you. Hey, he's alive?
Yep. Why?
I feel a ting in the front of my brain. Feels like part of my brain, part of the electrons in my brain just short-circuited.
Yep.
Are there no stakes in these fucking comics?
Apparently not.
Has anyone died yet other than just nameless people? And villains?
I don't think so. Mr. Corgi says, okay, hear me out. The way she looks in the last panel makes it look like she was born on a landmine. Correct. Brother Olay says, what? Yep. At the Battle of Trimont, you were...
On the bad guys team, if I recall correctly. Yes, on the bad guys. Because that's how it works, right? It's just bad guys are good guys, and everybody just says it like that, because that's not like a kindergartner's book. Right. On the bad guys team.
Alright, you were voicing...
Yes, I am Elder Tramek. I made a daring escape and... Yes, just say that. And offer to bring you to their encampment upon the back of this Boganath, which I absconded with. Don't your people hate the Jedi?
And aren't Bagoroth notoriously dangerous when hungry?
We do have our differences,
This I concede. But more importantly now, we have a common enemy. And as I said, I made a daring escape, which is to say, this one isn't hungry.
Wait, the bad guys couldn't even be bothered to make sure that the Baggaroth that they were going to feed him to was hungry, and they didn't even bother to check to make sure that the hungry Baggaroth had in
So
fact ate
I
him.
think he's implying that it was hungry and he fed the enemy to it. Because it's the way the right line reads. And as said, I made a daring escape, which is to say, ... This one isn't hungry, in bold. So it's to me it reads like he's heavily implying that the Bogoroth, if that's how it's even pronounced, I don't even know how the fuck to name this thing, but it ate somebody else.
Okay, well, alright. You know what? I stand corrected, I guess, although it still doesn't explain how an old man just managed to fight off numerous pirates by himself.
No, that's still pretty dumb.
Unless he turns out to secretly be a Jedi or Force sensitive or something. Who knows? I'm calling
I
it.
think it's like last time I recall, he was being dragged off, wasn't he? After
Exactly. So he would have had to have been. He would have had to manage to fight off multiple pirates that were dragging him off just to make the escape and not get eaten by the Baggaroth and make the Baggaroth eat them. So the only explanation I can really think of is that he's Force sensitive or something. Also, once again, what is wrong with Yoda's face? But
It's a question that'll never be answered, but always asked. Well, in that case, after you, Master Sai. Wait, did he say his name?
it's not. It's a different master.
Oh, okay. Here we go again. Buckets of blood is mounting up.
Hi, Master Yoda. Is it a word?
Sorry, let me try that.
It's true. I don't trust the Force users, but I find myself in dire need of your assistance, much as I hate to admit it.
Do what we can to stop these Nihil. We will.
No, that's more than that. They're after something much more important than this trash moon. Something only I knew the location of until now.
Which is why they tried to kill you, obviously. But anyways, related to the sacred artifact with the strange purple glow on their ship. This is.
They already have part of it. Part of it? Then we must waste no time. After we drop off the others, we must head off to find it. But although I need your help, I still don't truly trust you. The location is a secret I have already divulged to too many people. I will only take you if you leave behind your comm link. It must be you and you alone.
Why is it me you would entrust this to?
Our paths had crossed once before, many, many years ago on Dalna.
Dalina, you say?
Hey, you fellas coming?
Consider your proposal. I will. Okay, this guy's going to secretly turn traitor, isn't he?
I'm very much assuming so.
Yeah, that's my guess.
And it's just it is setting it up, like Yoda leaving his comm link, it's just the two of them.
Mm-hmm. Although it's still Jedi Master Yoda, so...
It's unlikely to go in this guy's favor.
Yeah.
There's too many of them.
Why are it's almost like three of you would have been more effective.
Why are all those junk mavens just standing there, shaking those rattles?
Aye!
Nice. They summoned a Savrip. Well, that explains it. I suppose I don't know, the only one I enjoy voicing so far is the one who doesn't speak English.
Yep. That is the sector Zine was in. Oh no! Where are you, Zine? There! And there's Crix. Wait! She managed to get up and is now chasing him.
Yeah, so clearly she needed that help, right? They're both stupid. They're both just as fucking stupid. For no reason, Crix is running away, and for unknown reasons, Zine's chasing him. Like, the motivations they've established these characters with makes no sense.
I know.
As it is. But they're not even following their own damn motivations. Like, for no reason at all, Crix is just, you fuck this shit, I'm out. And going to meet up with a bad guy. Why? Because you shot down your friend? So what? She's fine. Like, literally fine.
She's chasing you right now.
The hell? It's not. She wasn't even that mad, because she was like, you shot me. And then after that, she didn't say anything else. She just said, hey, you gonna help me? That's it. Like, there's no logic, no consistency, nothing. Like, approaching brain usage behind this.
Brother Olay says, insert chicken chase song. Mr. Corgi says, the dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. But
this is worthy of that description. Alright. I guess next page.
Alright, I got one more line.
Okay.
Zine, be careful. You're not going to come after him? You're just going to say be careful, or what?
Also, why is she igniting her lightsaber?
That's another good question. And also, why does it look
Zine,
like...
be careful! I'm gonna kill one of you!
Why does it look like that Zine has a lightsaber or something like that, too? I don't
know.
I know the comic is pretty poorly drawn, but still. Anyways. Alright, so you got the next line.
Master Sai, Master Buck, it's of blood. You made it. What's happening here?
Where is my Padawan?
Lula went to help Zane. Go find her. We'll hold it down over here.
So they were struggling earlier, but because Godzilla showed up, they're fine now. Good to know.
Do you notice this Godzilla creature is wearing an outfit, meaning it's a person, I guess?
It's one with the Force.
I have questions. Like, why, if it's wearing an outfit like that, that to me implies it's an individual. It's sentient enough to want to wear clothes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Alright, next page. Crix!
Zine,
What? Whoa, what?
Okay, did Asmogan? Yep. Good. Use your feelings of aggression. Let the hate flow through you. Oh, the trilogy. We have gotten the trilogy, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Olay says, I would rather watch a force-wielding Godzilla than reading this comic. It would be 1,000 times better. Osmogon says, I'm going to need a minute. I'm going to need a goddamn minute. My brain is short-circuiting from the stupidity. Mr. Corky says, I can't believe my fucking joke was partly true. Yep. Or Zosium says, I completely understand. Or Zosium says, Asmogan, just nope the fuck out of this shit.
Hey, I'm gonna have y'all look at my face real quick here. I don't know. They should be legally considered widespread torture porn.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh, God, fuck me. Oh. I got fucking nothing. What the fuck is this shit? Kill me now. Oh. Fucking hell, man. Oh. God. Okay, to recap. So, the list of events with them connected in this particular storyline.
So
she arrives on the planet, Zine. Crix reflexively shoots her down. Okay. She's pissed, but she's like, hey, help me out, help me. He's like, nah, I'm out. Runs. She doesn't, apparently not needing help, gets the fuck up, chases him. Now they re-encounter, and she's now choking him out.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a reason? I can see right now through this panel alone why SJWs like this. You might like this chick. But anyone with half a brain, this looks pretty unnecessary and demented.
Yep.
Associative says, if you want to commit ritualistic suicide, I'll join you. Fuck no. This ain't worth me killing myself over. What the fuck? Hell no. They ain't. That's what they want. It ain't happening. But by God, are they giving it a college try? This is just stupid.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I believe your line is up.
No more lies. No more prom. Wait. When does he lie to you? What? No
I
more
don't
lies.
know.
No more promises. No apologies. You almost killed me. My friends.
No.
I can get with him almost killing you, but it's very easy to explain. Just gotta say, hey, I'm sorry. But your friends. When did he... What? Like when the pirates attacking him, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know when he put her friends in danger. That makes no sense. So, no, this is not our way, Zine. The Nihil! Da bada, gada, dada, bada.
Hold fire.
Huh?
Come quickly. The thing is, they're pulling a very old cliche here, very fucking old, where a series of misunderstandings and mistakes leads to one side unfortunately becoming the bad guy. The problem is they've set this up so goddamn poorly. It's stereotypical and a cliche, and even somehow with that already being against them, they somehow make it worse than just following the old goddamn cliche.
Also, just want to point out just how utterly, hilariously awful the faces of surprise and shock look at page 13 again. Because a lot of the comments are...
It's par for the course at this point. Like, these guys can't draw for shit.
Nope. These people draw faces the same way that medieval painters drew horses. Which is to say, it's a meme how hilariously awful it is.
Yeah, it's god-awful.
Anyways...
Yeah. Oh my god, look how evil she looks right there.
Yeah, I know.
She runs for his gun and
Tr-
tries to shoot at him.
Yep.
And wait, are we supposed to think she's the good guy?
Apparently?
She force choked him, even though he had only run away from her after accidentally shutting her down, and is now ragingly trying to kill him.
Yep.
She's the bad guy here.
Yep.
Actually, technically speaking, in my opinion, she's the bad guy the whole time because she selfishly, honestly, she's done nothing but exacerbate her issues with her friend.
I know. Orososium says, you know what is worse than this travesty? Do you want to know what is worse than this fucking shit we are reading? The belief, the balls someone has thinking that they are doing a good fucking job. Yes, exactly. Brother Olay says, bring in the Sith cavalry to save the day and save the pirates. Seeker says, woman equals good. Don't you get it? Anyway, so I believe you have the line here.
Hold up! Get us out of here!
I'm-
This psycho bitch is trying to shoot us.
I'm trying. Something's holding us down. It's not the damaged wing.
Signal the squall spider, quickly!
It's like we're caught in a tractor beam. Can't hold it much longer.
Okay, this is so fucking retarded right here. You see what they're trying to do? They're trying to set up this epic moment. Honestly, I feel bad for Crix.
Yep.
Because these evil, demented Jedi, their latest recruit, who is his best friend for the longest time, force choked him out and tried to shoot him. And now, even though they're trying to retreat, they're not even shooting at them with the ship. They're just trying to retreat. They're forcing them down.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Why? Like, I don't do the comic writer actually think this somehow comes off as heroic, like the good guys are trying to stop the bad? To me, it comes off like these evil fucking force users are trying to kill this poor
It's even
kid.
fun. Orososium actually brings up something even funnier when you actually look at it. He says, all the Jedi are doing a very specific German salute. I mean, I can tell buckets of blood is. But, speaking of which, I think that's the next line, so.
Bucket of blood with the force assist.
Perhaps we could be of help. Master Sai! Master Buck!
Almost got him. I'm almost brought him down so I could kill him. My old friend.
No! Clink.
I'm not rooting for the Jedi whatsoever in this. Not even remotely.
We've got them.
Excellent. Make the jump to hyperspace. Wait, in orbit?
Apparently. Yep, and we're just going to ignore that. Because of course we are. So, we're going to Republic Outpost Ord Mantell. I guess I'll start. Farzala! Court! You guys are okay!
I don't know if I should read Buckets of Blood Salmon first or the his. I'll go with Buckets of Blood first, I guess. But if you don't preheat it, comes out all gooey. Found that out the hard. Okay, so he's talking about something nothing important. Of course we're okay. We were just helping the junk mavens and their Savrit buddy clean up a little mess. You're the ones who almost got blown up, from what I hear. We're just glad you two are okay.
Any word from Master Yoda yet?
We found his comlink on the ground near the encampment, but that's all.
He sent one last message, simply saying not to follow him, that we must trust that Master Yoda knows what he is doing, wherever he is. The Force is with him.
We're entering Stigmon system. That's Vrant Tarnum directly ahead.
Begin invasive maneuvers, you should, Elder Tormac.
Evasive maneuvers? Whoa! Someone left behind a network of drones of some kind.
I like how Yoda's face is just a massive facepalm of a facial expression there. Like, you got to be kidding.
Oh my god.
They're locked on us! It's a...
Are they seriously about to pull it? It's a trap.
Yep!
They don't have the right. They don't have the right. How dare they? They don't have the right.
Are we going to get a trap in the next page? Nope. Ah, darn. Vrant Tardum. Gavarshrak Ruins.
I swear to God, these names are brought directly out of some anus somewhere.
Yep.
Finally, the missing piece.
What is it?
Are you coming to send me away because of what I did? I understand. No, they helped you. They tried to help you attack the kid.
Zine, no.
The opposite. Yes, yes. Reward her for force choking. Yes. Yes, because that wouldn't be a red flag. Listen, Anakin was nearly rejected. And he hadn't even done anything wrong. He was almost rejected based solely on the aspect of his age and the potential that his emotions would turn him to the dark side. This chick not only is older than Anakin was, but on top of it, has shown that an affinity for the dark side by jumping to choke another person out who wasn't directly attacking her at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, she had chased him.
Yep.
And given herself time to realize he was retreating, not chasing her and trying to kill her. And yet somehow she's to be rewarded by being made a Jedi. Is that what they're about to do here? Now, granted, we haven't read that yet. But that's what they're going to do. I won't even look at the last panel on this page, because I'm going to lose my shit here. These are aspects that got Anakin basically rejected. Obi-Wan had to threaten to train him and go rogue for the Jedi to accept him into the Order. And this chick, who is older, shown herself to have an affinity for the dark side, but also shown herself to be way too emotionally attached to the people she's just met.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep. Exactly. All right, let's get to the... Let's go ahead and read the next panel. Not this one, but the one where we're back on the planet with
Something
pirates.
I've spent many years looking for. An heirloom of sorts. Something that will change the galaxy forever.
But...
What kind of pose is that? Kind of like a half Superman.
Mm-hmm.
You're wondering why I brought you along with me on such a monumentous journey?
No one expects you not to feel the things you...
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
The Jedi...
No one expects you not to feel the things you feel. That's literally the Jedi Order. We expect you to not have emotions and not give in to them. That's exactly what they expect.
The Jedi have went... The Jedi have unironically went, good, let the hate flow through you. Remember the joke? Remember when I said that line, joking about Asmogan losing his shit before? The Jedi just did it for me. I'm gonna try reading that again. I can't. Give me a moment.
Oh my god.
No one expects you not to feel the things you feel, Zine, especially considering you wouldn't have gone through any training. It's what you do that matters most.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes! Oh, congratulations, Zine. You force choked a kid. That was your best friend because you were angry at him. Yes, your actions are what matter the most.
Yes. Yes.
And you're up for the next line there, Asmogan.
I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry right now. Wait, aren't you voicing that guy?
Alright, I'll go ahead and voice him. And we can't train you to be a full Jedi, but we can help you focus your skills to use the Force for good. I have a feeling
Okay.
Alright,
So, okay. Processing. Okay, so they're not training her to be a Jedi, but they're going to train her to use the Force. So that's worse
Yep!
in every conceivable way, because not only are you not training her Jedi values, which, to be fair, I think are shit, but that being said, you're not even trying to train her to do what you deem is correct, but you're gonna basically what you're doing is you're loading the gun, taking the safety off, and handing it to somebody
Who's never
and,
shot a firearm
and you're
in
gonna
their life.
train, yeah, and you're gonna train them to be accurate with it, but you're not gonna train them with discipline, and you're not gonna train them.
Yeah, it's like saying, oh, that person that just flagged everyone on the range, perfectly fine.
That's worse. That's the thing.
Yes, it is. It gets
That's so
worse
much
the
worse.
more we read.
It's so much worse, because if they took her into the order, at least there's something there. They're just arming the bomb.
I guess.
Oh
I
my
guess
god.
the old man was right in one of the earlier issues. The Jedi are agents of chaos.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that notion. This is so bad.
This shit.
So bad.
The fucking Sith don't do shit like this.
This is worse.
At least the Sith still train them. They train them to be evil, but at least they fucking train them in a particular code of conduct. An evil code, but a code of conduct nevertheless. Ugh.
We're not reading the comments on this one. I can't see people praise this. I can't.
Oh, I will read them, but
I won't. I will leave the stream before you do that.
Okay.
I don't even want to hear it. I want to pretend for a second that people aren't that fucking dumb. Okay. Next page.
Yep.
The truth is, you remind me a lot of me when I was your age.
I do?
And I need someone I can trust to run this new Nihil outpost.
So the kid is actually going to be a base commander. Out of the blue. And given the helmet.
Oh.
Ugh.
How do they keep making it worse every panel?
I don't know.
This is an accomplishment. The thing is, you can't even really just call the writer stupid. This has got to be intentional levels of idiocy. This
has to be intentional sabotage of Star Wars.
You have to think. You have to be actively thinking, hey, how can I make this dumber, less consistent, and more goddamn horrible with every panel? This is intentional.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be. Because I've seen people who are just stupid write better crap than this.
I mean, fucking hell. Let's take movies, for example. Plan 9 from outer space makes a lot more sense than this. I just want to point that out. Plan 9 from outer space makes a lot more sense than this. At least the plot has some coherency, even if the writing is hilariously awful. Alright, my line. We talked it over, and the other masters, and we agree that the best thing is to help you learn more about the Force. And while the Nihil are in retreat, it's clear they're not gone for good. You could stay on Starlight with us. This helmet looks like yours.
Indeed. It's one I used to wear many years ago. Now it belongs to you. Okay, I don't know why they showed that panel next to... There's no dialogue. Can I trust you, Crix, Cameron?
Will you stay with us, Zine, and help us fight the Nihil? 1, 2, 3.
Of
Of course, I'll do whatever needs to be done.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Well,
Honestly, I have fucking nothing. Cause okay. Okay.
well, I got more news. There is the preview at the end of this. And the preview is the original trilogy with Luke Skywalker.
I got nothing. This doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
It makes absolutely none.
Correct.
Scene, her transition makes a modicum of sense. Even then, it doesn't make... It makes sense from her angle. It doesn't make sense from the Jedi's angle to let her in.
Yep.
To do what they're doing. That makes no sense. It goes actually directly against their beliefs and their training.
Mm-hmm.
But let's look the other side of the coin here.
Yep.
I don't believe... I don't understand, don't believe, don't process how any of that makes any sense. This isn't how this works. What successful criminal organization says, hey, I grabbed this kid off his planet like less than a week ago. Now he's in charge. He's going to be in charge of one of my outposts.
That's a good question.
What qualifies him? What training has he gone through? How do you know he's loyal to you when he's actively made efforts to ditch you? And even of the things you've assigned him to do, he's been unsuccessful at achieving.
Mm-hmm.
None of this makes even a remote lick of sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And even how they pose him. Why does Crix have any loyalty to this guy? Why is he following him? Why did he retreat from Zine?
I mean, to be fair, retreating from Zine was the right move in that case.
But he had no reason to at that point.
I know.
Whoever wrote this, you don't know how to write. You don't know how to speak. You don't know how to be a person. You're trash.
Mm-hmm.
You're subhuman trash. There are 5-year-olds with more creativity, consistency, and knowledgeable storytelling than you do. Mm-hmm. There are worms in the ground that have a modicum of ingenuity and versatility more than you do. Mm-hmm. There are shit stains on bathroom walls with more artistic integrity than you will even remotely have.
Yep.
This is
incredibly bad. Someone needs to try talking Arch into covering this. He would have a field day. I mean, this is just Yeah. This has to be a deliberate attempt at destroying the lore.
The thing is, Mr. Corgate, you're wrong. This is not just a case of what happens when you let writers who know nothing of the universe do the writing for their own kind. No, this isn't just a lack of knowledge of the universe.
This has
No,
to
no,
be
no.
deliberate
This is-
maliciousness.
This is far, far deeper, malicious, intentional lack of soul of any semblance. This is not creative in any aspect. Absolutely vapid, soulless, hollow, trash. This cannot be excused or explained with just a lack of knowledge of a universe. There is nothing, not even a remote inkling of anything good here.
The comments, at least not all of the comments, are in favor of it. There's definitely some, like, I can't get over, Alberton saying, I can't get over how stupid that spider ship is. So there is at least some comments that are, but there's also ones that,
I don't need to hear them.
yeah. But let's go ahead and finish off the sneak peek, shall we? It starts on page 28. Do you want to voice Luke and I'll voice Wedge?
Sure.
I think that was the last of those TIE fighters, Luke.
No, keep your eyes peeled, Wedge. We got another one hiding out here somewhere.
I got nothing on my scanners, buddy. How do you know?
I just know.
Read? The space lanes above the planet guide you, I guess we'll say that. Well, read.
That was not too close, R2. I'm assuming that's Luke.
Yep.
That was not too close, R2.
Whoop, whoop, beat it, bleep.
You keep the fighter flying. Let me worry about what to do with it.
Luke, how did you... never mind. You know, for just an hour, I'd like to know what it's like to fly with the Force watching my back.
No, it's almost as good as having you watching my back, Wedge.
Nice flying, gentlemen. Looks like we brought our transport enough time to get clear of the Imperials and calculate the jump into hyperspace. Okay, Red Squadron, we're done here. Activate your scatter protocols. Let's make it nice and hard for any patrols thinking of tracking us. We'll meet at the rendezvous point at 2300 hours. You want to do the copy that, boss, or...
Sure. Copy that, boss. See you guys on the other side.
And the third one is Luke.
Wait, that is?
Yep.
All right. Access the jump pattern for the planet Deveron. R2? Then I need you to... Huh? I'm fine, pal. Honest. I just had a weird feeling. Like there was something in my mind, like a word I couldn't quite remember. I think the Force is trying to tell me something. Boy, I wish Ben was here. What's the Force... What's the good of knowing the Force with no one left to teach me how to use it? R2, can you take the stick? I want to try meditating while we're in hyperspace. Maybe that will help me figure out what's going on. I need to relax. Empty my mind. What was it Ben said? Only by emptying your mind will the Force be able to fill it. Let go of your emotions. Let yourself drift. It's working. I can see something. I'm in another time. A time yet to come. In a place I have yet to visit. Training remotes. Like the one Han kept for blaster practice aboard the Millennium Falcon. I had enough trouble deflecting the blasts of just one of these things. But 3? The force is strong in this place. I can feel it all around me. A living thing like wind or rain. But there's something else here. Something dark lurking nearby. Something...
Tweet, beep, whoop.
Wait. Hold on. Are they implying that Luke knew he was going to Dagobah well before he did?
I think this is that other planet that he hit on, maybe.
I don't know. I'm okay, R2. It was the Force. It was showing me some kind of vision, but I've got no idea what it means. Guess I'll just have to keep my mind open and hope the next thing it shows me is easier to understand. Anyway, looks like Commander Nara and Wedge beat us to the refueling station. Sorry I'm late.
Just in time for your latest orders, Lieutenant Skywalker. Mon Mothma has asked you to retrieve Imperial communication logs intercepted by rebel cells along the shipwright's trace. Yeah, I know it's boring work, but those logs could give us a picture of Imperial operations on the entire trade route. Think of it as your chance to get out there and see the galaxy. The mission details have been loaded into your astromech. He's on his way to Docking Bay 12 to do pre-flight on your Y-Wing. Oh, so he's getting Y-Wing instead of X-Wing. You'll be flying Y4, one of the two-seat models.
A two-seater? Is someone from the Alliance coming with me?
Okay, I will have to say, this one, there's enough there that I'm kind of curious, but I'm also very wary.
Yeah, but I have zero trust that they'll do this any kind of justice.
Same. Want to read it?
No. An edible grub writing a comic book like it's a novel. Yeah, that's what these cretins know how to do.
Yeah.
They don't know how, the thing is they don't even know how to write that route well.
Urosocium says back, how many neurons did I save by being away? Well, given that we just went through the... I think he left right after we finished the main thing and we're just reading the teaser. And the teaser itself doesn't look bad. Although that's not really saying a whole lot. And the art at least looks better, so there is that. The preview was better than the comic, says Brother Ole. Yep. And the artwork is better. Yep.
And consistent, actually.
Yeah. Ultimately, thoughts on the comic. I believe Asmogan already stated it. I'm going to say it. This is the worst issue in this entire comic book series. This is the worst comic book series I have ever read.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, they should stop making comics. They really should.
Now, I know this is the IDW is the same group that made Transformers, but
you know what blows my mind?
What?
People used to consider the Silver Age of comics not that good because it was during the age where like they were censoring everything and they had to make everything kid friendly, family friendly. Mm-hmm. But even then, they had some amazingly fun stories. They had some fantastic pacing in all of their comics. The artwork was consistent and beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little dated now, but it was great. What do they have now?
Yeah.
The thing is, that's the only other age that is considered bad. The modern age, if we look back at the golden age, this doesn't hold a candle to that stuff. And yeah,
nope.
Some of the criticism of the golden age was that some of the stories were kind of meh. But even then, like, how could something from the 40s and the 20s be so much better in every fundamental fashion? They actually understood what the hell a comic was.
Well, in a word,
visual storytelling, just like a movie or a video game.
I would say it ultimately boils down to they made a comic to actually be entertaining and not to tear down established lore.
Exactly. And the thing is, a lot of the issues back in the day weren't super long either.
Mm-hmm.
Like standard comic back in the golden age, wasn't that like 10 pages, 12 pages at most? And yeah, they had a lot more issues because of it, but and issues as in numbers, like the amount of them.
Yeah.
They had a lot more, but that's the thing. Like that's how they made their money. They made the short. But the thing is, in those short stories, it's not like they gave you a half-baked story, so you had to get the next one to enjoy it. It was a great story each issue
Yep.
that they were able to sum up in 12 pages, easy, and then it was still a story that would be continued in the next issue. But they made what was in that issue alone so good, you didn't necessarily need the next issue for it to come off as good.
Exactly.
Here, I hate every moment of this.
Yep. Same.
And their way they're setting it up, it's exactly like a TV show where if you want to know what the bait to if you want to know what happens or what's going to happen or what's going to come up next, you have to watch the next episode to get a fulfilling story. Or they give you like the false promise that there will be a fulfilling story if you just read these like 20 issues.
I guess the best way to summarize it, ultimately, though, unintentionally, is that the readers follow this comic only out of curiosity. As in curiosity to see how bad it will get.
Exactly. Like, this is just insulting. The comics should be dead right now. They had their time, they were amazing, and I think whatever they're doing now is just insulting.
I know there's independent comics that are actually taking off and all that, but yeah, Marvel and DC, yeah, they're not doing too good.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
And neither appears to be IDW, although this Weapon of a Jedi might actually be okay, I don't know. So, but yeah, so I think we can go ahead and call it. Alright, so this has been Ace.
Asmogan.
And we